Good evening, children of class 7. Welcome back to your literature class. So, in my last two sessions, we have started one story in Sayadri Hills, a lesson in humility. There we have seen that the speaker, he had been to a hilly area because he is a part of welfare society, and he had been over there to help the backward class people who are attending the schools, and also he wanted to give a big support to the schools who were trying to provide education to the students or the children residing in the village. And there we have seen that he had been taken to the Thandappa is the what should I say, captain or controller of these tribal people. Okay, so he went to the Thandappa. He was taken by the peon come gateman come that caretaker of the school to the Thandappa. Okay, Thandappa, who seemed to be more than 90 years old, he was happy to see me. I asked him same question, what problems do you face in running the school? Commuting to school was difficult during the rains. He said, besides, the school's clothes would not dry in the rainy season, the simplest of problems and a familiar one too. So he replied in a very cool and calm way that the roads, they are not properly roads, they are muddy areas, and so it becomes very hard for the children to come to the school regularly in the rainy season, because the area through which they are coming, it becomes very muddy, and because of the humid atmosphere, the clothes could not be dried up, or the clothes remains wet. During the course of my work, I have listened to too many such problems from many such people. After acquiring a fair understanding of the people and their lives, I departed, not forgetting to thank them for their cooperation. I decided to return with some umbrellas and cloths for the children. बाकी काम करते करते मेरे कानों में ऐसी बहुत सारी बातें गई कि what are their problems. Then after उनके having a good understanding or a good knowledge regarding their problems and obstacles, I departed. Departed means moved out. वापस चला जाना. I went back to my place, and I decided from my mind that I'll buy some umbrellas, some cloths, and some more essential ingredients or things for the children of that village, and I'm going to give them in my next visit to them. When I went again, it was winter. So the days passed out, and he kept on doing his work, what he wanted to give to the children. And then when he again visited the area, it was the winter season. The rains were over, there were no more rains. Now the scene was transformed. Now the scenario was totally changed. It was a paradise. Paradise, you know pretty well, heaven. स्वर्ग स्वर्ग जैसा सुंदर लग रहा था, because hilly areas are very beautiful in the scenery and looking in the winter season, because that is the time when the visitors approach them and they have a good source of income. There was no mud and no frogs croaking, birds were cooing, the sky was clear. Many rare flowers were bloomed. I met the same Thandappa. He recognized me and greeted me with a smile. His eyes seemed to welcome me warmly. So when I again revisited the same area, I met Thandappa. The area was completely different. No mud, no water, no wetting out everything. And the birds were cooing. पंछी गा रहे थे. Flowers bloom कर चुके थे. It was a beautiful place. I met Thandappa और Thandappa ने मुझे बहुत खुशी खुशी welcome किया. Please accept these things which I have brought for the children here. Last time I did not know what to give them, I said, handing over a big bag to him. तो उन्होंने कहा कि प्लीज़ मैं जो चीज़ लाया हूँ, प्लीज़ टेक इट. लाई हूँ, sorry, the author or the speaker is a ladies. Just now I have seen she is Sudha Murthy. So really, children, it's a commendable job. Being a lady, वो गई, वो उन्होंने सर्वे किया और फिर वापस आकर चीज़ खरीद कर वापस गई. इट्स रियली अ कमांडेबल इवेंट. वैसे बहुत सारी औरतें दे आर डूइंग ऑल दिस वेलफेयर वर्क्स. सो उन्होंने कहा कि मैं कुछ बच्चों के लिए चीज़ें लाई हूँ, जस्ट कीप इट. लास्ट टाइम व्हेन आई हैव कम आई डिड नॉट नो व्हाट टू ब्रिंग देम, or rather what to bring for them. So this one I have bought. Thandappa was very happy. The Thandappa hesitated. I wondered whether he was feeling embarrassed. I told he was, firstly he was hesitating. Nahi, nahi, no, please don't. Something like that. Then I said, you have not asked for any gift from me. I brought for this by myself. It will help the children during the rains. Please get the clothes stitched along according to their size. Stitch कीजिए according to the size of the children, or please take it because I have brought this for the children only. He walked into his hut without saying a word. What do I want to learn? I asked some children who were standing nearby. No one answered. After a lot of persuasion, a few youngsters came closer by. They were still too shy to talk. I went on coaxing them, and ultimately one of them said, we have heard about computers, but we have not seen them. Except on TV, we want to learn about computers. Do you have any book about computers that is written by Kannada? So, the Thandappa went inside by taking all those packets and bags and all. And some children were standing over there. So, the speaker, narrator also you can say, narrator went close to the children and said that, what do you want to learn? तुम लोग क्या सीखना चाहते हो? You tell me. I'll give the support. First time the children were very hesitated, shy. They were laughing. They're putting their hand in front of the mouth and they are laughing like that. And then very coaxing मतलब उनके पीठ पर हाथ फेरना, प्यार से उन्हें पूछना, कंटिन्यूअसली उनको पैम्पर करना, जिससे कि उनको वो सच्चाई बोले. And then 2 or 3 children came forward and said that हमने टीवी देखा है. We have seen TV. We have seen computers in TV also. We want to learn computer. What is computer? Can you give us any book which is written in Kannada? Kannada is a language. Having been brought up in teacher's family and being a teacher myself, I was delighted to hear what these children had to say. Their ideas were surprisingly fresh and modern, despite the fact that they belonged to such a backward region. He was stunned. He was shocked. He was astonished कि इतनी बैकसाइड एरिया में रहने के बाद भी they have made themselves such a modern children that they want to learn computer. That means what? They want to groom them up. वो लोग अपने आप को तैयार करना चाहते हैं so that they can place themselves in front of the modern world. It's really a very good thing. So he was very happy. I told them I would look for such books in Bangalore. If I did not find any, I promised that I would write a book for them by myself. They seemed pleased and I was extremely happy. By that time, the Thandappa had returned from inside his hut. He held a bottle of red liquid in his hands. Amma, he said, presenting the bottle to me, we do not know what you like and what you drink at home. This is a very special drink that we prepare during summer in this forest area. We extract juice of a wild red fruit and store. So I promised them that okay, I'll see that in Bangalore. If I'll not find the book in Kannada, I promise you I will write the book in Kannada so that you people can read and make yourself quite modern. By the time Thandappa came out from the house, he brought a bottle. उसमें एक रेड कलर का जूस था. उन्होंने कहा कि this is a very special juice, you can say. We can take out an extract from a red fruit. This is in summer and I don't know whether you like it or not, but this is a gift from our side. It is a good for health. Add some of this juice to a cup of water and stir it before drinking. पानी में डालने के बाद stir करना, इसको रख देना थोड़ी देर के लिए, फिर पीना. I was embarrassed. How could I accept a gift from these poor people? They themselves did not seem to have enough to eat and drink. Moreover, I had gone on a mission to give, not to take. I thought it over and politely declined the gift. मुझे इतना बुरा लगा. I felt that how can I take gift from them? They themselves do not have enough amount to eat and drink. Nowhere. I have come to give them something, not to take anything from them. So, very politely and nicely, I declined. I said that no, keep it. No, not required. Thandappa then said gravely, Amma, then we cannot accept your gift either. Our ancestors have lived in this forest for generations and they have taught us their ways. When you want to give us something, we accept. But only when we can give you something to you too. Then he said, see, कितना सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट है इन लोगों में. ये लोग गरीब हैं, बैकवर्ड एरिया में रहते हैं, लेकिन कितना सेल्फ रेस्पेक्ट है. थंडप्पा ने कहा ग्रेवली, मतलब थोड़ा गुस्सा आके, गंभीर से, कि अम्मा आपने हमें गिफ्ट दिया, हमने ग्लैडली एक्सेप्ट किया. हमारे फोरफादर्स में, पूर्वजों ने, दे हैव टॉट अस, व्हेन यू गेट समथिंग यू शुड गिव समथिंग. देन ओनली यू विल लर्न टू गिव, देन ओनली यू विल लर्न टू एक्सचेंज. It's not that the life is something only to take. Also, you know to give. Then only your mind and heart will embrace. तो उन्होंने कहा कि we can only accept your things if you accept our gift. Otherwise, we will also not accept your things. Unless you take your gift, we cannot take the things you have brought for us. I was shocked, embarrassed and humbled. पहले तो मुझे बहुत तज्जुब लगा कि how can these people think like us? फिर मुझे बुरा लगा कि ये बाबा, see the way they are telling. Then I was humbled. Humbled means I was so much touched. I was so much, मतलब it has just touched my heart. Humbled with love. प्यार से भर गया मेरा दिल कि these people, they are neglected part of our society. लेकिन कितना दिल है इनमें, कितना रिस्पेक्ट है, कितना प्यार है. ये लोग किसी को कितने प्यार के बंधन में बांध सकते हैं. See the capacity they are having inside them. We educated people also don't have that. Nothing in my experience had prepared me for this. The usual pattern is for people to express gratitude when a charitable organization provides some assistance. हम लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगता है जब कोई charitable institution हम लोगों को कुछ देता है or something like that. I have come across complaints too. When a group or organization has many problems and we help solve of them, it is not unusual for the recipient of our help to grumble about when has been left undone rather than show gratitude for what has been accomplished. When a group or organization has many problems, बहुत सारा problem रहता है, we help solve one of them. हम उनमें से थोड़े थोड़े problem solve कर देते हैं. It is not unusual for the recipient of our help to grumble about what has been left undone rather than show gratitude for what has been accomplished. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, हमने जो जो किया है उसका ग्रम्बल करते हैं, बड़ी बड़ी बातें करते हैं. We have done this, we have done that, हम लोग वहाँ गए, ये किया वो किया. लेकिन जो जो बातें हम लोग करने के लिए कहते हैं लेकिन नहीं कर पाते हैं, उनके बारे में हम कभी नहीं कहते. There have even been cases when recipients have complained about the amount of help given to them. I have taken all this in my stride, finding fulfillment in giving, not to the responses. ऐसा भी कंप्लेन मेरे पास आया कि people have come to promise that they will give this amount and they have not. This has also been seen. लेकिन मैंने सोचा मैं उतना ही प्रॉमिस करूंगी जितना मैं दे पाऊंगी. It's not about showing, it's about doing. Here in the Sayadri forest was an old man, a tribal, with no schooling, practicing a highly principled philosophy of life. Give when you take, do not take without giving. यहाँ के लोगों में एजुकेशन नहीं है, क्वालिफिकेशन नहीं है, so called they are not well to do in our society, but they have a good philosophy of life. When you take something, you must give something. Only take something when you are ready to give. Don't take anything without giving anything. This was culture at its best. I smiled and gracefully accepted his gift. मैं हंसी और मैंने with full respect वो gift accept किया. The Thandappa rose even further in my esteem when he remarked with a twinkle. मेरी नज़र में थंडप्पा का ओहदा स्टेटस और हाई हो गया जब उन्होंने कहा देयर इज अ ग्रेस इन एक्सेप्टिंग ऑल्सो। जब उन्होंने कहा कि किसी का गिफ्ट एक्सेप्ट करने में भी एक अलग ही इज्जत है, एक अलग ही रेस्पेक्ट है, एक अलग ही ग्रेस है। सच, कोई इंसान प्यार से कुछ दे तो उसे एक्सेप्ट करने में भी अपने आप को बहुत बहुत रिस्पेक्टेबल पर्सन लगता है, चाहे वो एक छोटी सी टॉफी क्यों ना हो। Okay, here ends your lesson. It's really, really beautiful lesson. There are lots and lots of things to learn. If you want to learn, go through this lesson, please. It's a request to you all because this is really a nice lesson. गरीब मतलब वो अशिक्षित नहीं होता। गरीब मतलब वो अनपढ़ हो सकता है। अशिक्षित वो होता है जिसमें शिक्षा नहीं है। कैसे शिक्षा? रिस्पेक्ट करना, प्यार करना, किसी को ग्रेटिट्यूड दिखाना, यही है शिक्षा। और ये शिक्षा अर्जित करने के लिए पढ़ाई लिखाई की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती। योर कल्चर, योर एटमोसफेयर, योर सराउंडिंग्स, योर सीनियर्स, they are there to teach you. All the seniors of a family teaches you a very good lesson. Please accept their lesson. Please grow up yourself. Read the lesson nicely. I'll be back with you all along with the question answers. Till then, take care, stay healthy. Bye-bye.